I want to talk about identity, okay? Because right now you will be so used to being the same person over and over and over for years and years and years, okay? Now, that identity expresses into your physical experience people and things that align with who you say you are in order for that version of you to have some kind of physical experience, okay? You may not like that experience that you're receiving right now, or you may like it depending on who you say that you are, okay? However, that doesn't mean that you have to stay as that version of you. So say that you are consciously trying to create a different life. You find manifestation, you find conscious creation. You are trying to create a different life experience for yourself because you no longer choose this one anymore. You realize that you can choose differently and you don't choose this one for yourself anymore. In order to see a change in your physical, you first have to have a change internally, okay? Inside first, outside second. There's no difference between them. In order to have something different, you have to already have something different. You can't be one thing internally and identify as something and expect the opposite out there. It's always an internal shift before you experience the physical. So you cannot rely on the physical to tell you who you are. So you found conscious creation, you want to create a different kind of lifestyle for yourself, a different life experience. You have to be it internally first before you see it externally, okay? So when you start choosing a different identity, and I want to make this clear, you're never ever manifesting certain things. You are expressing things into your physical experience that are a natural occurrence for the identity that you have chosen. Okay, so you're always changing your identity, and then that expresses physical experiences that match that identity. So when you start to find manifestation and conscious creation, you decide that you now want to change your life. Amazing. However, the old version of you, the version that you have been used to have been being for years and years and years, is not going to like it. And it's not like it's a separate entity, but it's so used to thinking the shit thoughts. It's so used to thinking thoughts that are not in your favor. When you come in with your conscious mind and you start to choose differently for yourself, it is not going to like it. It's not going to appreciate all these new thoughts that you're choosing that are opposing the old version of you. So when you start to choose differently for yourself and you notice doubt coming up, that is proof that you have changed. You have changed internally, and your old version of you does not like it. And that is why it's bringing up these old thoughts. It's like, we're not rich. We've never had any money, remember? I'm the version of me that's never ever had any money. So I don't know why you're saying that we've got all this money all of a sudden. It's doing its job. That is naturally how it's going to respond to some kind of internal change, okay? So don't take it that you're doing something wrong. Everything that you're doing is absolutely perfect when you experience doubts and negative thoughts, okay? So persist with your new identity. When you get doubts come up, when you get negative thoughts come up, that's not my story anymore. No, that's not my story anymore. This is who I am now. And you persist with the new identity, and once that identity is solidified internally, then you will have a new experience.